Hello, everybody out there all over the land. It's the king of Call It Like I See It, and we are coming to you with another story. Yes, grab your drinks, grab whatever you need to grab so we can talk about this topic. And today, the topic is about Kmichelle versus Tamar Braxton. Yes, let's get into some things. You know, this blog, we call it exactly how we see it. We see past the BS and we call it exactly like we see it. No bias over here. We calling it out. Yes, let's get into it where y'all know who Kmichelle is. Y'all know that she is an R&B singer. She is also a previous star of all the love and hip hop. Seems like she's been on every one of those. So we know that Kmichelle has a tendency and she has a reputation for getting rah-rah when she is tested for speaking out, when people come for her and speaking her mind, no matter who it is. And we do know when she do speak her mind, she has a tendency to go what? Below the belt. Way below the belt. So we're going to talk about the situation with her and Tamar. You know, they have a rocky relationship. They don't really care for one another. This is not the first drama that they have. They had drama before when Tamar was on the talk show The Real, you know, and they had drama, I think, before that. And, you know, Tamar was previously on internet show with Maddie, T.S. Madison, and she did an interview. And T.S. Madison asked her, would she do a verses? We all know these verses are going around with artists. They versus each other and they play their biggest hits against each other. They do verses. So Maddie asked Tamar, would you do a verses with Kmichelle? Well, the problem is not the question that was asked, because that's a good question. You know, everybody is doing these verses, so we like, you know, who would Tamar do it with? And I personally felt that Kmichelle was a good fit for Tamar because I feel like they're in the same lane. They both make love songs. They both make R&B songs. They both known for having big personalities. They both known for speaking their minds and not caring, you know what I mean? So I felt like Kmichelle was a good candidate to be in the verses against Tamar. But I think where the problem came is Tamar's response. Well, we know Tamar can be petty boots. Tamar don't have to really say much. She can just do a certain look or certain, you know, interaction that'll make you know that she's being a little shady. Even if she didn't try to come off as shady, it came off as shady because we know she have this bell. And this bell is a drama bell. She rings the bell to keep her from going to petty land. You know, so when T.S. Madison asked her that question, she started ringing her bell, which came off as a little bit of a what? Shade, like saying, I'm not even going to give a response. I'm not going there. It's something going on. You know, that's what the bell gave me when I seen her respond the way that she responded, you know. So, of course, Kmichelle got whiffed of what was going on, and she got on her social media and she was saying, you know, that's nothing but the enemy trying to come in. I don't have to fight with the muppet. Oh yes, she said muppet. We know that famous saying. She called Tamar that once before, calling her a muppet, saying she looks like a muppet. And you know Tamar do not like when people come for her, especially she was so upset the first time that Kmichelle called her a muppet. She was very upset, so we knew that she wasn't going to like it. So and she also said that Tamar slept with Jermaine's Dupri dad, and Jermaine Dupri mother almost whooped her behind in the elevator. I never heard of these rumors before, but there are people saying that these rumors was out before, you know, so we don't know if Kmichelle is telling the truth or she is just doing one of her low blows. We have heard about Candy sleeping with Jermaine's Dupri father, but I never heard about Tamar sleeping with him. So what do you guys feel about that? Comment down below. Let me know how you feel. So then, it's not over. It's far from being over. So then I guess Tamar decided, that she wants to be the bigger person, that she don't want to feed into Kmichelle's negativity. So her new boyfriend, where he's not new, they've been dating for a while now. Tamar has a new man. We all know that she's divorced from Vince and she has a new guy. He decided to speak out, and he was saying how both women, that other black women shouldn't tear each other down, which I do agree with David. I feel like a lot of black women, not all, but some, love to give the okay for other people for other black women to tear each other down. But when someone else do it, it's a problem. But it shouldn't be okay for y'all to tear each other down. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. He also said that both women were beautiful, and he came from a good place. I felt like his message was pretty good, that it was clear that he was trying to bring peace. But of course, a lot of females had a problem with David speaking out. Of course, once again, we have this double standards where a black man can't express how he feels in situations when it comes to black women, but black women can always express how they feel when it comes to situations with black men. And I feel that it wasn't wrong for David to speak out. He was standing up for, I don't know if his name David, excuse me for that, but Tamar's man to speak out. He was standing up for his woman, and he did it in a very pleasant way. But of course, a lot of people gonna try to switch it and act like he's coming for Kmichelle or he's in women business, when I don't think it's a such thing as women and men business. There is a such thing as business between human beings, and I feel like there was nothing wrong with what David said. And for the ones who feel that there is a problem, then you have a serious problem, and you are the reason why we are still in oppression to this day. But anyway, moving on. I feel that the pettiness, the beef between Tamar and Kmichelle is a little bit petty. I feel like both women have grown. We haven't really been seeing much of Kmichelle. She hasn't really been in the drama like that. And Tamar's been doing a lot better with being in drama, and hence that's why I feel like she allowed her man to speak out for her. But ladies, can we just get it together? Can y'all come together? No, you don't have to be best friends, but can y'all at least be cordial? And if y'all are in interviews and questions about one another come up, can y'all give a respectful answer and not shady, so the other one don't have to speak out? Let's move on. Like they say, there's a lot of other things that is going on in this world, but there's still this that is going on, and that's why we are talking about it. So ladies, I hope that y'all can come together and get it together. We've seen it done before. Tamar didn't like Candy, and they reunited, and now they're on good terms. So I think it can happen again if y'all can just agree that y'all are alike in some or a lot of ways, and that's maybe the reason why y'all bumping heads. So over here, we want y'all, even though we call things like we see it, we still want unity and love. Even though we know we're going to piss some people off when we call things exactly how we see it, and they may not like it based upon personal reasons. But if you want to be a part of the Seers, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you can know when another video coming up, and leave a comment down below, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Let me know how you feel about this topic, and until next time, see you later. Ta-ta!